We find ourselves each day. Is it really the problem? That's a question to all of us this morning. Is it really the problem? If you think your problem is your boss, is he really your problem? Or is she really your problem? And what I've come to make us understand this morning is that our attitude is our problem. The way we are, the way we behave, we react to things is what brings up the problem. Because if we are handling them with an understanding in the way they should be handled, you will understand that we will really not have problem because problem itself is a problem. So where are we people as it relates to solving those many problems we have in our lives? Are those areas we find ourselves each day? So let us all find a better way to see as to how we can solve those problems, especially those ones we think they are problems. Let us find a good solution to be able to come around the table and see as to how we can hang heads in coming to a conclusion with how to work our way around them so that all we have is peace, so that all we see is calm, so that all we will experience will be love for each other, and to have the ability to triumph over whatever situation it is that we are faced with. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone on the sound of our voice this morning in Liberia. This is the program Good Morning Liberia, and it feels good to be here again today to present to you the program Good Morning Liberia. This program comes your way every other morning on the Voice of Liberia, and we are here this morning all gear up to serve you breakfast. And so, sitting in the presenter's chair, my name is Wamata Duncan, and let me quickly go over to the other hosts so that they introduce themselves on the platform this morning. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning from our time. Good morning to the peace and loving people of Liberia.
Good morning from my end. My name is Chris Williams Chancho.
Okay, let me say good morning to each and every one of you. Good morning to foreign nationals and our borders. Good morning to that woman in the market selling whatever it is that you're selling. Good morning to the Shushan boys. Good morning to the Pempe Keke riders. Good morning to the drivers. Good morning to our important people in society, the president, vice president, senators, representatives, ministers of ministries and agencies in Liberia. We say good morning to you. And even those who take themselves to be people who are not important in Liberia, we want to say good morning to you this morning and welcome to the program. Good morning, Liberia, and we are here to serve you breakfast this morning. So let's quickly go over to my team so that we know what we are doing here this morning. What's on the menu?
Okay, so this morning we will have a guest here, and that is 9 to 10.
Okay,
But then from 7:30 to 8 o'clock, we will do some rounds, check up on some trending issues with Liberia and just discuss it as it is. Then at 8 o'clock, we start our first segment
mm,
where we will take the voice of the former president, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf.
okay,
She responded as well for the things that's going on as it relates to the coup
okay,
that have been, the coup news that have been over the place.
okay.
And she responded to it on CNN.
Sure.
So we are going to play her voice and then we dive into that and later open the phone lines so that Liberians be able to contribute as it relates to peace.
Mhm.
And we are always going to talk about peace on this radio because Liberia is all we have. So each and every day we come in studio, we make sure if we just take just a gist to talk about peace, we are going to do it here because we want for everybody to go with a clean and set mind for the October 10 elections. So that is it. From 8 to 9, we take former President Elisha Simpson's voice. And then from 9 to 10, we usher in our guests. Our guests will be coming in around that time to discuss some issues. And the person who will be taking it is Mr. Alex X Kona. He is like on October 31st. He's going to be here to talk about some of the things he has done with Liberia. And the main thing here is he's a candidate for this year elections.
Okay.
He is a candidate. He's running as representative in District Number 5, Western County.
Okay.
So he will be here to tell some of the contributions he has made to Liberia and to the people as well. But from 7:30 to 8, we will be looking at some trending issues. As we all know that Ambassador Barker, he came from the United States yesterday.
Okay, so let me hold you there. Let me hold you there. Thank you for telling Nigerians what are those things we have on our menu this morning, what we have to serve them with this morning. And so if you are out there, don't switch to another dial. Still lock down to Voice of Liberia, where we are about to serve you the best when it comes to the program this morning. And so if you are on the social media, Don't forget, we are live on our Facebook and YouTube pages. You can just stop by and drop your comments, or you just say hi and let us know you are there and watching.
Mhm.
And we will have your messages read on this platform on the program. We'll also have time, like you heard Samira said, we'll also have the time to open the lines where we will take in your interaction as it relates to what we will discuss here. What's your input? What recommendation can you make? What's the suggestion or what's your opinion on what we'll be discussing here this morning? We will also want to hear from you. So before we go any further, I would like to know how is my team doing this morning?
Mm. As for me, I can say that I'm doing pretty well. I'm
Mhm.
good. I can say this. I'm always good.
Mm.
Like I don't usually, stress over things like that because this country you have to,
Anything you say.
yes, you have to be, you have to be.
Anything you say.
What do you mean by
Even
anything? No, no.
relationship wise,
Actually,
anything you say.
Actually, I don't stress because you know why? Like life by itself is already stressful, right? And
Okay.
you don't want to worry. You see pressure nowadays. It doesn't even go for older people. Young people nowadays they're falling off due to pressure. So if you want to maintain your health, you can
Mhm.
stay healthy by doing the things that is right. Putting your mind to what you can do the best, and it's what I'm doing. So I feel good every
Come on.
day. Okay.
Hmm.
For Christmas serious
She,
this morning. I'm not serious.
yeah, she's taking it from me. Yesterday I was here, I was
Exactly.
all serious and all of
Mhm.
that. That's because I was down with headache. But thanks to God, this morning I'm okay. So praise.
I'm actually looking at a food that preparing on
Seriously.
TikTok. But this morning, I'm grateful. I'm always grateful. I'm just grateful as we get towards this election. As President, we will soon be elected for the second time.
Mm.
So I'm
Mm,
glad this morning
mm.
that we're on our feet
Praise. This
doing.
is not campaign
No,
ground yet. Please don't
I
repeat.
know, but this is a radio
No,
station.
this is a radio station, but this is not the place for your campaign message. I beg you,
Okay,
please.
if President
We are,
Weah will still be
uh-huh.
elected, I know, right? But anyway, as we get towards our election, we are here with open mind, making sure that we tell Liberians that this is the time to vote wisely, look at all those in lyrics and open your mind, open your eyes, and see for yourself and push the agenda of national development. And make sure that you are on path with things that are happening in our country. So this morning, I'm looking at this nice dish that is being prepared online, and I'm happy that we are alive and we have a lot of things to be grateful for. I know when I go home, I'll try to try the recipe with my family.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
I'm not going to go that route this morning.
What,
Yeah.
bra?
I'm not going to go that route
What,
because
bra? For
it,
matter, I'm a
what?
Liberian being a journalist does not stop me from
No, I
exercising my
know
right.
about that. I know
Uh-huh.
about that. I
Whether
know
George
you
Waka win
you.
or George Mia win,
Mm-mm, that's not
Liberia
what I'm
first.
talking about. I'm talking about the kitchen you're talking about, where that
You won't
delicious
see
food
the
is made.
dish.
No, I don't want to see it.
You just, you
I
see.
don't want to see it because I don't want my mouth to start watering
Water.
in this place.
Yeah,
Seriously.
spaghetti so
Yeah,
with
something
raw
I
meat,
won't taste.
it's
Something I
so
won't
yummy.
taste. Stop doing that. Yeah. So
Okay, so
it feels good to be here this morning, like both of you have said. I believe it is by the grace of God that we find ourselves still counted amongst the living. Because if you are to do a statistics as it relates to how many persons were unable to wake up this morning, you will be so shocked to the number of persons. But being alive this morning is kind of privileged, and so we want to just give all of the praises and glory to God for all He continues to do in our lives, for the strength He continues to give us to wake up every morning to be here to serve the Liberian people. So, having said that, we now start our discussion with
mhm.
what?
Like I said, the first segment is going to be trending issues.
Mhm.
So I think we have some newspaper. We're just going to, catching, headlines. It shouldn't be the whole thing, but if you see one catchy one, they're like, for my own year, I have countdown 63 days presidential and legislative elections.
Mhm.
So we have 63 more days
So,
to the elections.
and
Yeah.
gradually, we are getting there.
Mhm,
Gradually,
mhm,
gradually, we are getting there. This thing was far away. We started counting
mm,
years.
Yes.
We started counting months, and we will pretty soon be counting days and all of that.
Mhm.
So that's just how it is.
Okay, and another thing I think is trending right now is
Mhm.
the fact that we have a lot of coups in Africa. So yesterday we witnessed at the central prison and out of the courts that Liberia probed. They are supposed to extradite a guy from Sierra Leone that
Ceremony.
were accused of attempted coup or failed coup in Sierra Leone. I don't know the request from the Sierra Leone government following the arrest. So this morning I think we'll try to go into the paper and see how far it is. But before that time, I also want to recognize the fact that we demand peaceful and issue a basic campaign strategy ahead of the election. We should look at the country first and make sure that we are on path carrying the electoral process. And secondly, on our culture story, we have citizen recommit support to His Excellency Dr. George Makube
Is that
Is
the
that the
Manuia.
only
Yeah,
story?
that's the catchy story I have here.
don't
Let me
make
see the
don't
back.
make no Grace.
Let me see the back.
Don't make the colors to start
I'm
pushing out
just reading
against
the
what I'm getting.
newspaper. It's not
That's
my
not the
fault.
make caption
Okay, another
on the table
catchy
there,
story
Grace.
on the newspaper is ECOWAS demands issues-based campaign. So that's the ECOWAS One Peaceful campaign
Mhm.
because the whole thing all around is strengthening our democracy. CBL boss call for fiscal monetary coordination,
Mhm.
like they want to monitor every fiscal affairs within our country.
Mhm.
So Vivian, Vivian ruined my marriage.
Yeah,
Seriously, because went on fire.
we had one Vivian in the video yesterday.
Mm.
Like seriously, I hope not a Vivian.
In the entire Vivian dress code, that's what I mean.
Mm.
Ahu.
Come on, go ahead with your story. I don't want to bring that
In
cheese
the
up. That's not
Vivian
what
dress code.
we are discussing.
Anyway, it's
That's
okay.
not
I wasn't
America.
here yet, but
Okay, traditional school ban in Cape
Mm,
Mount.
okay.
I don't know what is wrong with our African steward or quote unquote elders. You banning our traditional schools for what?
Yeah, but the chief orator for this 126 said it,
mm.
that as a result of
Maybe the election.
inobservance of
I
the
thought you doing
election.
that because of
No,
the
no,
white
no,
people
no,
culture
no, no.
again.
All of the bush schools will be closed after, and the reason why he said that is because he said
It will be risky
he
for
does
the
not want
children
people to use
yeah,
that means.
to stay away from
Yeah,
their
so that other
resources.
people will use it and say, okay, since we know that this woman is campaigning in the district, we'll bring out the man devil so that she
So
won't have
yeah,
access. Or since the man is campaigning in the district, we'll bring out the woman devil so the person will not have access to the place and all of that. So
another
all of
catchy
that.
story I had again. I see here written in red arrow slash G citizen recommend support to president.
So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grace. We don't want anything from the people again.
Okay,
And
so
it's like we just go, but let's grab
for
something specific to
You
talk
want the
about this
paper?
one. No, no, no. I don't want
Yeah,
that.
we had the issue of Madam Eddie Johnson about
Mhm.
this school thing. I want us to
yes,
We
dive
will
into
it's from
discuss
this
that
eight
from
to
8 to
nine.
9.
8 to 9.
Yeah, so I
So
think
that's
we
one
can
of our
talk.
trending issues.
We are going to talk about George, not George, but Joseph Waka return to Liberia.
Okay.
Yes, the thing is, I actually try my best to listen to that audio to get the message, that he preached to the Liberian people about his visit to America. But I tried my best. I couldn't get anything out of it. Seriously, his voice, I couldn't hear anything because people were shouting and his tone wasn't that loud. So I couldn't get the message. But he has returned to Liberia, and like we have been saying on this platform, we hope that he responds to all of the allegations that have been leveled.
Okay, and I was also shocked yesterday when I witnessed the turnout. I was like surprised. Quote unquote, I know sometimes we make jazz out of who
Mhm.
we supporting, but as journalists, we remain neutral, we remain factual, and we are here to lay the basic for us to follow. But yesterday, I felt kind of disappointed
Okay.
because there are a lot of people that I know that supporting Ome Baka,
Mhm.
a lot of Liberians. But the sad thing is, I don't really understand. When President Weah calls for supporters to come out, they will turn up in numbers. Wherever he calls, or when they don't have basic schedule. But yesterday, the Papa came, the tenant was very, very poor. You know, only a few people were in the street. Like, or like when George, we are maybe coming when you were in the opposition, coming back home, all those things. You could see people printing their own pictures and just like going to welcome him.
Yes. So
So,
let's not lose
yeah.
sight of the fact
So,
that we have more young people with
It was
George
power
George,
Bush.
we
enough
are
to
We
say
have
okay.
more older
older
people
people
with
with
Joseph
Joseph.
Joseph
Parker.
Parker,
So the
so
way in which
they will
young
move, they will
people
be
will come out
slow.
and will move and will be all in the street jubilating and all of that, you won't find
Some
the
people
older
might
people
say, I
doing
will
that.
be home and
Yeah.
just watch it.
And I think the political space is kind of divided right now because we thought that for me, if you see CDC put up crowd, you will see like committed citizen within the print that teachers will come out. Or like other political parties. What I would say here is the crowd are divided.
Mama,
In a sense, Conglo has some, CDC has some, United Party has some, and all the political parties have
Clarence Maluba.
mhm.
currents, ANC, everybody have
So
their supporters.
when it comes to pulling
So,
crowd, yes, George Weah has
yeah, I
that
think he
ability
have that
because
ability.
Yeah,
most of the youthful population follows him. And the
exactly.
reason why
And
that's not only because he's the president, but from his football days,
Exactly.
yeah, I
he
think
always had that kind of thing. So you
Yes.
see people always attend his activities and all of that. But let us not also have the conclusion that all of those who attend all of these activities, they are there because they are in support of him. There are some
CDC,
other people
I don't,
who
we were really expecting this election for CDC to lose already, but I think from what I'm seeing in the open, they are gaining more relevant than ever because if the people are saying they are tired of the last one, we tired suffering rally from Cummins, you could see them like Liberians, the June 7th, all people were part of that protest.
Mhm,
Young people, everyone came
But we
out for
started
that
talking the money lost
no, I'm not talking about the
mhm,
June. I'm just comparing the
now. Okay.
June 7th protest
mhm.
to the United Party now. I think people were desperate at that particular time
You see about
that they
but
came out. Then now,
there is an understanding now. There's a split in
yeah,
the
yeah.
city, all of that. So you will not have whichever other political party that will come out. You will not have them pulling that number compared to if they have remained together.
Together. And you
Um,
will see some people on the fence, like most Liberian now, they will be kind of we want to support the opposition, but they're not united. When you interview them, you come to the point that they actually talk about voting card with our expectation, hoping that maybe in the election draw closer, political
See people
parties
who
will
hold.
emerge.
Yeah.
mhm.
But now they are not seeing it, they are just on the fence and well in the past yesterday we have our interaction in most of them say, since that's the case, they divided, they can now hold them. What is the need? Let us just continue his
Yeah, but
term.
that's the reason why
After that, we let
you
whoever we
saw.
want.
That's the reason why you saw the president calling back all of those who they
Yes.
wrong or who
Mm-hmm.
may have wronged them
Mm-hmm.
to see the need to come home
Mm-hmm.
because I think if the house is divided
Again, yeah,
against
the
itself,
center can hold.
it will not hold. So if these guys who came together with the mindset that they sort of sitting the president, they can't hold within themselves, then what else? So
Wow.
those of us who wrong ourselves, let's see the need to come back within
Yeah,
and come back and
exactly.
work
Yeah,
together and see as to how we can follow with what
Mm-hmm.
we started.
Mm-hmm.
just I can tell anybody if the CPP has hope, we would not even be talking about campaigning, right?
Of
Because
course.
you could be sure that the president will find it difficult because when opposition holds together, their success are sure.
Of
But
course.
you cannot
Just
be divided and
So,
fight a
so,
man
so,
that
so
is
so
just look at
this is one reason why we continue to hear people say one round victory, all of that.
yes,
It will
the
not be possible.
it will not be
It won't be
possible.
possible because
Yeah,
in this first round, everybody is going on their separate ways, right?
yes.
So the votes will be divided.
Mm-hmm.
So we will at the end of the day have to look for two persons, maybe with the higher number of persons that voted them, to go back for the second round, all of
Yes,
that.
and one of the reasons why you see they keep saying one round is because they like you heard from Sana McGill months now. He said, and I think the president mentioned that they said that going for second round is going to be somehow challenging for
Sure,
Liberia
sure.
because you have to invest money, all of that. That is why you see they're coming up with one round and being strong with it. But let's look at the CPP. Look at what happened to Darius Delon. The year that Darius Delon, he went to testing.
Mhm.
Darius Delon won the election because these people they were angry and
they were
together.
together.
That was
That's
the
it.
reason
That,
why
that,
they
that's
put
together.
Thomas
They
Fala.
have to
To be
you know,
fair,
That
Samira,
was the reason.
if the CDC can pack her clothes in one suitcase for such a long period of time, I think if the same people have just closed their suitcase, like the coalition for democratic change. Okay, I think this election will have been a showcase for
Yeah,
them.
for those
One
who
round
really
question.
for those who really want like one of the callers said, the thing is very simple. If you feel that you are enjoying the government, you will let them back. If you feel that the government is not doing anything for you, cannot see improvement, then you take them from there.
What
That's
about
your
the
vote.
person? What about the person that will say, okay,
That's your
the
vote.
government is doing well or the government is not doing well? I was depending on the opposition to hold together because if they are hold together, we prove that when it comes to leadership, they will be able to run like this. What about somebody that will say, okay, because they're not together, I prefer to just stay where I am and just maybe vote for anybody
Yeah, maybe
randomly.
because that person see or put there, they feel like if President we are having to go back here to do for the country, maybe.
And somebody will say, okay, because I did not have the opportunity and the CPP did not hold, then I shouldn't waste my vote because if they divided, the vote will be separate. It will be like it will not
What you are saying
This
is
is
another
where
president
this is
was
where at the
had
end of the day, this is where at the end of the day, those political parties who have already separated from their aim and objective at first, they will now maybe thinking the other way because we always say the issue of election or politics is interest and all of that. So this is where now we have to go for maybe a second round, which we do not want because it is cost intensive and all of
yes.
that. This is where you will see money will start playing because if two persons emerged as those that will contend against each other in the second round, and you see follow political parties start looking around to see as to who
This
is
is why it's very
why you couldn't go together from your own side. Let's just go through this thing maybe one round and be finished with it.
it's
and
because
another thing is, Samara, before you tell me, if they're going to second round, your candidate to me, your candidate. You can go second round and say, okay, for instance, Joseph Baka, maybe push to the second round, Kumi lost. Then Kumi say, okay, Joe Baka, drop your vice for the mate.
Okay.
Let
no,
me,
At the
not
it can
possible.
it
Anytime you could do that before registration.
Mhm.
Bring your
so
candidate. Maybe Kumi has one fast. Joseph Baka president or Kumi president is Joseph Baka fast. You could see all their eggs in one basket. They're putting ideas together. Now, second round, when they go for second round now against President Weah, you have other potential political parties,
sure,
grassroots parties,
sure.
emerging to help them. But even now, if they're going, Kumi still stand to lose, and United Party still stand to lose because now all the supporters for Kumi's camp will eventually got Kumi say, okay, I'm supporting Joseph Baka. You will not see all of them supporting. There will be split. There
Mhm.
are people that also leave to the CDC.
Okay.
Because if you cannot believe you are, remember the campaign and start. They will say good things about each other.
Sure.
You know, in the second round, you want to support Joe Baka, but you are calling all manner of names. Or you want to support President Bia, you're calling all manner of names. And your supporter, those things you say will sink in your
Yes,
mind.
those are people who will go to the ballot box
Yes,
in secret. They will not
yeah.
want for people to know what they are doing after insulting or saying hateful
They will not
things.
come
So,
out and tell you that they
mhm.
already think it in your mind and right, in your heart. So you can come out and say, okay, sorry, all those things I was telling you that first, like
yeah,
General Costa would do,
yes,
come on and sign this.
and about
Or
the
Fagon
So
would
someone is asking, do
about
you want to know who was in a Vivian suit yesterday?
yes. I want to know. I'm in the
Okay,
chat
let's
room.
see. We have
I know manager in the chat
we
room.
have we have
uh,
7 minutes after 8. So let's go to
The early order
yeah,
money.
have it
Okay.
here.
Yeah, for the email.
Okay. Okay, let me see if I can play from my end.
yes,
Let me
as
see if I can play it from
as you have to say, I would like to respond to what the political parties, are doing in terms of forming their own party at the end of the day when it comes to second round, then you start to go to say, oh yeah, pledge my support to this other party. If you can record, we hosted Yawon when we asked who will you support with
You say
if
second
you have
round.
the second round, he said
Let us finish.
when that time reach,
and
we'll
that's what
cross that
everyone
bridge.
will say.
Because you know why they are doing that? They are doing that. Like we are always saying that they are doing that because of their self gain, self interest. As soon as that time reaches, take my
All
word.
your money they have to get it back.
Exactly. So if you want me to join you now and support you in the second round, definitely you have to give me something. I
Yeah,
gotta
of
know
course.
what you are bringing to the table.
Okay, now, so
And
I said
that
that
which we are getting, those of us who are supporters, we are
You
not
you won't get it. What
well,
I'm
I'm
saying
going
is
to the
self
power
gain.
for my clear mind. So if I was a Liberian that you I've been supporting you and maybe I like you, but I don't like your running mate, asking a question myself if you go to the second round and tell me, okay, now, since I put maybe some people, for instance, some people only support CDC because of the war, okay?
Exactly.
Some people only support United Party because
Because
of
of
Kun. So now we're going to the second round. Yeah, no Kun is out or Joy is out. Then you come up as a Senate parent and tell me, maybe you collected money from somebody and say, support this person. My question here is, should political party be for sale or negotiation?
that's how it happened. Yeah. So
It should not be like that.
Okay.
It should not be like that.
yeah,
It's not about what you will get, it's about the country. If you
politics.
bargain today, if you sit and bargain today, tomorrow, if you're in a position where you cannot bargain anymore, you want to stand for yourself and stand for the right thing, what the things you will get again in front of that
This
political
is
party?
why
Or
this
even your capacity they cannot do the right thing. What as an opposition in the matter? What the things you will get to question about?
are some of the things we are
So,
always talking that the country should be at first because Liberia is all we have. Politics shouldn't be self gain. Politics shouldn't be money making thing. This is the mindset you have to get if you are going to politics. You have that mindset. I'm going there for the people. These are the same people who elected me. So if I'm going there, I'm going to serve the Liberian people. I have to
Okay,
get everything in my country. So
I
it's
think
over to you for my
looking for something.
but they also next there. So
I think I
it's on the desk.
in an email I dropped this morning.
So you
maybe
just
I'm from the second again.
Okay, so
you
that's
start
it.
playing, then I think I can get it from my phone.
If we just think that
Would that be
Liberia, the politicians will keep uh going behind the back and then negotiating, then they will not be able to question government
making money out of all and then
because
getting
Get
money
it
for
from your end.
themselves? Okay, so let's take this. Is the former president Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. She raised in on coup in Niger, and
she was
that's
on
her
an interview on CNN,
on
right?
CNN. It was CNN. She was interviewed on. So let's
Say
take.
it first. But the ECOWAS authority has a record of being able to respond to issues in all of the ECOWAS countries, using dialogue, using engagement, finding the means to resolve differences. And I have confidence that despite what appears to be the difficulties between the decisions made and the response by the affected countries, I believe that the leaders of the ECOWAS, that the leaders of the ECOWAS authorities have the capacity, have the ability, and quite the knowledge about what's going on in the region to find the best approaches to resolve this problem. So I'm not giving to all the hype that we hear from the media, and just listen to what they say, listen to their measures. And we've always found a way to resolve it, even when there are sharp differences as seem to exist right now. Well, then, the solidarity. How much is it quite happening as I've been able to see from the media that the team has already gone in? That means that the authorities are going to pursue the engagement through dialogue, finding a means to talk to the leaders of all the countries that have demonstrated. And we all have a concern about what is the retrogression in democracy. The whole countries that have so long kept up the standards of ECOWAS, kept up the standards of the African Union. And if there's now a breakaway, I think it's up to the ECOWAS authorities to resolve this. And so I really believe that it may seem now that we are headed toward a major crisis, we are headed toward major violence, and conflicts. I believe that the ECOWAS authorities will find a way out. And the team that we have sent in will continue to engage through dialogue, that the leaders of the countries that have taken a step different from what we have all stood for
will realize that it just doesn't work that way. That, they have to find a way to talk. They have to find a way to come back to the fold and then subscribe to the different rules and the different standards that we all have set by all our countries. And those standards have been engaged by our people. And that's what has kept our country peace and safe in the past few years. And of course, see us again go into an area where we see wars and conflicts and death and destruction, and has kept our countries from being able to achieve their economic goals.
Okay, so that's the voice of former President Ellie Johnson Sirleaf, or she responded on CNN. So the coup that some of the things that's going on in the share, she said the part of it that I took from there is they have to find a way to talk to come and be able to settle things so that the peace that have been in or these various countries should remain. So Grace Famata, I think
Yeah, so
you
let me just give an update as it relates to the ECOWAS.
okay.
We say the ECOWAS, which is the Economic Community of West African States, is a regional political body, and this consists of something around I think 15 countries located in West Africa, and these are countries that comprises the area of around 5,114,162 kilometers square and all of that. That's a vast area of land that all of these countries occupied. And as of 2019, they had a population that is all of the 15 countries had a population of around 387 million people. So controlling such a number of persons comes with huge responsibility. And one pillar that they have held on to all this while had to do with achieving maybe collective self-sustenance. That's the main reason why ECOWAS came together to see as to how they can help each other in terms of their mission being promoting economic integration across the region, and also to work as at peacekeeping missions in all of these areas. But if this is the case, we have seen over the years there have been coups in some of these countries that form part of ECOWAS. So I think till now we have not seen what ECOWAS has done as it relates to settling these disputes to see to it that these countries come back to this body. Because from what I understand, Mali was suspended from ECOWAS on 30 May in 2021.
Mhm.
And following its second military coup within 9 months after the first one happened. And Guinea was also suspended on 8 September 2021, shortly after the military coup took place in the country. And other presidents were sanctioned in the country, and all of that. And on January 10, 2022, Mali announced its decision to close its borders and record several ambassadors with ECOWAS in their areas and all of that. So like you heard Ellen said, and the recent one is Niger, right?
Yes,
Yeah, the
yes.
recent one is
Niger.
Niger. And we also saw another one in I think Burkina Faso. They say on 28th January 2022,
Mhm.
Burkina Faso was suspended from ECOWAS following a military coup.
Mhm.
Niger was suspended from ECOWAS after the 2023 coup d'etat and threatened with military intervention if President Mohamed Bazoum is not restored. So seeing all of these things, these are member states that are one way or the other trapping big bar big. So this is something that I believe needs to be taken care of, like you heard the former president said. This is something that needs to be taken care of. Having taken care of other maybe conflicts or things that arose amongst these countries earlier. I think the ECOWAS governing body needs to stand strong as it relates to settling these things.
Yeah.
Let them go into these things and know what's the root cause and what are the necessary steps they need to take as it relates to resolving these issues, and not
Mhm.
just instilling, sanction or going
Yes.
about, because one way or the other, I feel. If such things are happening, that's because people are grieved. People are not satisfied, even though it's not right, right?
Mhm.
Let me also condemn that it's not right for such to happen. Every country must be guided by its constitution and all of that. But if you see certain group of persons coming on to do some of these things, maybe it's because one way or the other they have some things that are not going well with them.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
in so doing, ECOWAS as another body that came together with a mission to settle these things, I think they should really go around the table and see as to how to get them settled.
Mhm. And just to add up, Niger lies at the heart of Africa Sahara, and
Hmm.
the region is so blessed to the extent that, like just what you say, if you feel disenchanted as a citizen and you don't get what you're supposed to get,
Hmm.
then you try to retaliate. So, like recently, the coup in Niger, the coup leaders have come up to close all airspace,
Hmm.
no traveling by air. Right now, all border closed
Mhm.
Okay.
until otherwise others. So, the fact here is they will not instate President Mohammed.
Okay.
Reason being is that the citizen himself are in support of this coup.
Okay.
Recently, we noticed, like you said, the whole of West Africa, the region itself,
Hmm.
is falling prey to coup.
Sure.
Let us fly back to our mothering country, like a neighboring country we have that we share everything in our brother country, Guinea.
Hmm.
Guinea went and experienced their own share of it. They starting it as we speak right now. Their ECOWAS is trying her best to settle things within
Oh.
that region.
Mhm.
Mali too, like
Hmm.
what has been sending troops to Mali.
Mhm.
The fact there is the Western world still get to benefit from chaos in Africa.
Okay.
Sure.
Now, as we speak, Nigeria has been exporting oil, refined minerals through the Niger to that of Korea and Europe and quote unquote America.
Hmm.
All the nuclear weapon we have in the world, most of the things they use to face the nuclear weapon are for Africa. So if we have a national war going on, international war going on between Ukraine and that of Russia,
Russia.
America now is on the fence. We all know that America condemns what is going on between Russia and Ukraine and have asked Vladimir Putin over a period of time to stop because Russia remained a big brother of Ukraine,
Mm.
but he refused. So since he refused, the only thing he can get now to make sure that he have everything under control and to stop the war in Ukraine, if you follow Ukraine and analyze it, is to get Africa to the point where they can stay on its own. That according to him, that we will stop exporting raw material because if you follow South Africa,
Hmm.
you follow the parliament, you will understand that Malema,
Hmm.
Malema
Mhm.
will tell you
Mhm.
for free that he's happy to receive pudding anytime in South Africa.
Exactly.
If you go and the recent summit that were carried on for the All African Summit
Hmm.
conducted by Russia. First, we have about 89 or 79. I don't have the ratio of African country that attended, but the last one, only 20 African country attended the last summit. And Niger was part of it. Mali was part of it. Guinea was part of those people that attended. Our country did not go. So the fact there is if they have that absolute power to control Africa and make sure that Africans themselves are on their feet to protect their resources. And like you said, those leaders that are infringing on their right, get them off, meeting and keep the raw materials there present. We have recent visit to Israel. We're told that this is the time that we start producing things in our own country, like reducing the tariff on
The
the
imported goods and
imported
all of
goods
that.
and other things, and for making sure that the rest itself is producing like raw material
Are made
are
into
made
finished
into
products.
finished products when he visit Israel. And that's what the negotiation are now going on. And that's a good start. If we can do that, there is no need for coup. So, like you said, Madam Sadi is just saying my mind.
Mhm.
Africans, if we want to get on our feet to start to stop exporting raw materials or we want to export the finished product, it's good. But we can do that through peace.
Sure.
Like I said the last time, ECOWAS community. Now, Liberia is part Nigeria, Ghana, all the 15 countries make up ECOWAS. They are members of that country in Nigeria now. Those presidents should take into consideration their citizens.
Of
Of
course.
course.
Mhm.
Now, airspace has been closed.
Mhm. So there's no way to move
What
about.
happens
Nigeria
if
call up
something
electricity.
further
Mhm.
if something further happens?
So
So
they were just
Even
there and be
what
slaughter.
is the state of Nigerians right now in Niger? You can tell
That's it.
if someone speaks in a way that he has an accent of
Oh,
that of a
yes,
Nigerian, you will be
yes.
what do
questioned.
you think people of Nigeria will want to do to such
Uh-huh.
person?
They will kill you. And like I think yesterday, Samuel and myself and you were here. We saw that the embassy there, the Nigerian embassy went down to
Mhm.
arches.
Yes, yes.
And today we saw that the airspace,
They've been closed.
the airspace are closed until further notice.
Mhm.
Come on.
So who
Because
knows
they
when
say
they
the
will
airspace
open?
has been serving as a threat
Mhm.
to other military invasion in the country. These are things that we talking Africans leaders should learn to negotiate. The Western world, for you to see Ukraine and Russia going to war, that means they have dialogue, send message,
Yeah, but
talk.
another thing too. I think a meeting since that military takeover. I think a meeting has been called, right?
Yeah,
But it also derives from the fact that a round table meeting is being called, and you notice that the person involved, who you've been told, let's do this and see as to how we can come back around the table to have a discussion as to why you did it, is not willing to listen. That's another thing too. That is another thing. Because if I'm the military, the chief of staff of the army, and maybe I took power forcefully, and ECOWAS came in and called me, and I see no reason whatsoever. I see no reason after I was being talked to. I was being talked to see reason to turn over power so that we come back to the table and discuss. And I said no. And what do you think ECOWAS would do? ECOWAS will instill sanction, they will instill suspension, they will do other things so that you surrender. But then
of
if
course.
it's not surrendering,
And the third year is the EFF, the
mhm,
Economic Freedom Fighter of
mhm,
Africa. If you listen to Malema very well and Mulumba, you will understand that the focus of Africans leader right now is the one African order, which is one United States of Africa.
mhm,
Okay, so but my own take here as a panelist on this program is
mhm.
you can achieve that, like Madam President said, former
Exactly.
president said, you
Mhm.
can achieve that through dialogue.
Yeah.
But if you say you want to put all the African countries that don't support,
Mhm.
quote unquote, the
Yes.
all African summit
It's not
and
going
don't
to
buy
work.
your idea,
Because
it's a threat to the
for
region.
some of those who supporting this military takeover is such that they are saying there are presidents who are they are changing the constitution in their favor, where they want to go for 3 terms, they want to
Mhm.
go for 4 terms, and so if this is happening, this is the reason why if a military president takes over, they see no fault with it. But
Uh-huh.
I don't think this is the route we should
We
go
should
because
go.
Mhm.
if bit by bit, this community, which is the ECOWAS
Community.
community, starts to lose membership on the coup. This is something that might continue because just
Of
the other day,
course.
when the president of Liberia traveled out of the country, we heard
Our
our chief
own
of
coup,
staff saying
something
how
that they
people have
planned
been
out coup
calling
that
him,
he
and
did not
people
agree.
have been
Uh-huh.
calling him to stage coup in the country and all of that.
It
And who
raises
knows?
It's
it
a threat to
raises
the whole
Who knows?
region. It's
it
a threat to
raises
the whole of
eyebrows,
Africa.
of
So
course. Of
I
course.
actually support United Africa in the idea that we should use our because the idea is we should use one currency. Africa, like I listen to you, and president, we should be able to travel from border to border without visa,
Yeah,
wherever part of Africa you go. These are good ideas.
of course.
These are good ideas that can because you said the West are doing that in our country developing.
Of
So if
course.
we be able to travel from here, you can live from here, go Egypt without a visa.
Visa.
Egyptian can come without visa. We can
Mhm.
infiltrate, do businesses and share our resources. It's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay, not wanting one president to enrich himself. These are things we want. But this can be negotiated because if we elect our leaders and you come with a military rule and take that democracy from us, then you take it from us.
Mhm.
So now Niger now I can see here on the photo of the newspaper,
Mhm.
see the amount of people being are supporting the coup
Yeah.
president. They
Mhm.
are much. So if they are this in churches, it's
Mhm.
a good thing. This coup president, if you
There,
want to be
there is a
president, go
better
to
way.
Balaba,
Sure, there is a
join
better
the
way.
race, and you will be elected.
They should channel it a better way.
Like now. The president is a former military person. So you can still go there.
Yeah.
You see? So like Nigeria is a rich, Nigeria is a rich. All other countries that don't have a military rule, they are rich. These are things we talking effect. If one
Because
person is affected, everyone is
those
affected.
countries where we have military control of the government, it's possible that they are talking to other military personnel
Of
because
course,
all of these countries they are connected
they are
internationally.
connected. They
So
know what they're
so
doing.
it's like they are discussing. So for you to have heard our chief of staff
I mean,
say
people
Yeah.
saying that.
that
That means
Yes.
they've been
I mean,
discussing with him.
it
Yes.
was not even Liberians who were calling him to do
Uh-huh.
that. Just that we did not press him further to the wall to maybe explain to us who were some of those who called and all of that. So this is something that has been planned, and bit by bit we are seeing it already started taking shape. But like the former president said,
Yes.
ECOWAS
Should
needs to sit
negotiate.
there
Of course.
as to
Sit
how,
on a round
yeah,
table
they
and see
support
as
these
to how they
people
can settle it.
and do some of these things.
Niger is a very fine country, and most of the exports by road from Nigeria passes through Niger
Okay.
to Morocco.
And
So
so
if
it will even serve as an embarrassment to
embarrassment to
Nigeria
trade,
as well. Yeah.
you think why I say that things come from Nigeria cheap? Because the trade, the barter trade system, Burkina Faso, Niger, all these countries are now on threat.
Mhm.
So if the head of ECOWAS, who have just taken on the government, he don't know anything about government. I can call he a turn of green to leadership because he was just elected new president. We have experience.
Of course.
President of
You can
Sierra
go
Leone
through
has experience more
you
than
go
him.
through some stuff. Like,
So now since he's elected president of ECOWAS, what he should do is to negotiate other people that have ideas and have stayed long in leadership. Talk with them, come up with an idea, and find perfect solution.
So what the representatives of ECOWAS around the world have started doing is start calling for those involved to adhere to peace, and that I think that's what the military guy who has taken over the country needs to adhere to
mhm,
in
Peace.
order for peace to reign.
mhm.
To adhere to him stepping down, turning over power to the
In which he
president who
said
was
he
there.
would never do.
Other people might think that the ECOWAS sanctioning him is something bad, but again, I believe if you have your child in the house with you and you tell him or her not to do something and the person violates, what do you do as a parent? You instill some level of
Oh,
punishment, right?
discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe that's what's happening right now, and all we are doing, or sorry, not we, all they are doing is to see the need as to how these people can come to terms with adhering to what needs to be adhered to so that peace can reign in Niger, all of that. It is true that you have support, right? So the thing is, come on, turn over power, and then maybe if the time that is set for election reaches, you guys can go to election and then maybe resign from the army, right? Because
Mhm.
an army president cannot become a president in such an election, right? So you have to resign and then you contest, and if you win, you become the president. And what it is that you want to do, you take the responsibility and do those things.
And this is it. They say France wants citizen against any travel to Niger,
Mhm,
Mali, and Burkina Faso, which has side with the dictat and
mhm,
Air Forces and Air France suspend all flights. So that's it. Air France will. You see the Western world when you start having chaos,
mhm.
they back up from you.
Sure.
They be act like they're supporting you. But on the other hand, they are the one taking your downfall. That's just it. All the chaos we went through here, it's like you are all the war we fought. You
And
have
the and
people
the
coming
the
taking
the,
their
the,
citizen
the,
from yeah.
the worst thing about it is that ECOWAS, which was built up or which was set up to keep peace and all of that in other countries, ECOWAS now is threatening waging force
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Niger and all
Tinubu
of
has totally threatened Niger with force but
mm,
need approval from the National Assembly
mm.
for any foreign invasion. But
And
now I'm
so
told that the Senate rejected
okay.
a appeal. The Senate rejected it. Quote unquote, they said they cannot agree for Nigeria to go to place any troop to Niger.
And ECOWAS gave them 1 week to release the president
Sure,
and turn the country over.
sure.
So some of these things like president or the former president Ellie Joseph, she said,
Mhm,
they just need to sit and talk because people are looking up to ECOWAS to maintain peace. And now we are seeing that all of these things are happening with
they are not
peace.
listening.
They are not
The
maintaining
vision
the peace.
And,
And it
is
raises eyebrows for
is
Liberia
falling
too.
apart.
and in
Because
Burkina Faso and Mali, they warn that any foreign invasion from any ECOWAS
Mm.
country will be considered as a
But
declaration of war.
that even put those countries at risk.
Yeah,
Because Nigeria now should say, okay, I support what Nigeria president said because he's the head of ECOWAS, and they start to send maybe troops to Niger, all of that. You will notice that maybe secretly these people will start to send other people into Liberia and destabilize our peace and all of that. And these are
mhm,
things that we do not want to
and,
solve this thing.
already
some other
know,
things.
yeah,
We
already
get
know.
more chaos amongst
Of
ourselves.
course.
They seize power because of economic tension and they take insecurity. All these things, and these are the same thing they will be giving back. There are
In
different
every
countries all over.
government,
So
even
come to the electoral process.
the
Yeah.
even worse thing that will been doing the
happy,
CRT.
of
If
course.
people decide to say, okay, let's allow them to, they are
And
working
everybody
in
is with
Nigeria,
God and support. Why you
and
think what happened to the
the first
same
thing
thing?
is that they have guns. So they can do anything.
You're a
Even
bit
though,
scared now.
yeah, government without guns, we know that there are always things that can happen within those
That's why
government.
President
And
we
we
have said,
have guns.
we have told them
Yeah,
point blank that if people saying we condemning coup, we should stop doing institutional coup in Africa too.
sure,
Because some people will say, okay, I'll stay there, I condemn coup, but I will change the constitution in my favor,
sure.
which is also an institutional coup.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go to the street to start fighting. So these are things that we are faced with, and I think the ECOWAS leaders that have experience in presidency should be the ones discussing and making sure that peace is restored. So mostly Niger, when I'm talking Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. Malepa, you already started with treating that troop,
Okay.
which is very bad. It's not a good thing for us. It's not a good thing, and they will be, you can see those people when they take over, they will catch foreign people. And these things are not right. It's just not right. We are all humans.
Even though the Bible said it in the end days, there will be wars and rumors of war, but I don't think that because the Bible said it, it should be something that we should actually adhere to. There are ways in which we can settle our differences and put aside those things that are maybe we see to be the problem. Like I started this morning, there are things we see to be problem, but it is left with our attitude, the way we act, the way we react, the way we respond, our behavior towards these things that happen around us is what really making us
If
to
rest
see
are
see
all,
these
Guinea is gone. Guinea is gone. There was a failed coup on Sierra Leone.
things.
Like we were attempted coup. So the people like the one African order is taking over because I think their focus is
Then
to get rid of
just the other day we had an alleged
coup in Liberia,
yeah attempted in
Yes,
Liberia and
from
all of that.
from
So
Sierra Leone.
yeah, so
which is
Sierra Leone.
very, very, very bad.
very bad.
And I think if they want the one African order, like what they are calling for, one currency, free visa, intertrade, these are things that we producing of raw materials. These are things that we
And
welcome
if the leaders of Africa can just come together,
together.
if they can just
What
come
is the use
together,
of AU?
if they can just come together, there are things in Africa that people in the Western world don't have.
They
That's
don't
the
have
reason why you see they continue to come to Africa. Like one
to
time
cause chaos among us.
when I was in Markibi, I'm just forgetting the country the guy came from, but he said all of the money they make, actually what they make the money from is beach, only beaches.
You see?
They don't have like if you plant a tree, it won't even grow above this height.
Mm.
That's the kind of soil they had.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing grows there. So they come to other African countries, they buy soil and carry there to plant their things on.
Mm.
And when things actually grow there, it don't grow like we have trees and other things.
Wow.
So he came to Nigeria, he was like, wow, you people are rich with everything and all of that. So Africa is such that Africa is rich. But if our leaders will not maybe if they don't want to come together, that's something that we cannot force them to
But
do.
the currency and
But
other things,
within their individual countries, if they can see as to how to manage their activities by themselves,
it will be
I
a
think
source
we'll
of
not need to
income.
look out to any other country out there for support
I, I,
and
I,
rest
I,
of it.
I want to say this openly the United Africa
Mm-hmm.
can say all of those countries can have their president as usual.
So
And we can agree to use one currency. We can agree to have free visa.
It's going to be
It's a,
people started calling on
it's
it.
a boost
But
for us.
yes, looking at that aspect, it's going to be a very long ride.
Yeah, it will be, but now this is the time we start advocating
It's
and
something,
start doing the
yeah,
right thing.
it's something that it would take,
You might
process.
use the
lots
United
of
States,
discussion
United States
need to
money
be
now. We don't
held.
one culture, one language, the way we understand each other. At least we communicate in English. Most of us, the French and English. These are things that we welcome. We are all united. We are all family Africans. We are one. But we cannot do it by force. And I even thought that the new Africa was given to us by one white man. These are things we should of course,
So
they're both. I'm told. So let us not dwell on our part. But the point
Okay.
here is, I respect the fact that African leaders are seeing the means to unite Africa, but we shouldn't do it by force.
sure.
Fighting wouldn't bring the discussion and destroy our country. It don't bring peace.
By the very people you think you are coming
To
to
elaborate
liberate
are the
is a very same person because if there's chaos in a country, what happens is that those persons who are involved, this warring faction will not go against the next warring faction. Instead, they
never.
will turn to the common innocent
the
people
commoner that you
and
they will
start
kill.
harassing and killing them.
And that
Where
they
are
when
we
you
are
have
running to those
money to
police
eat
station
coming to you.
and these things are not things that we should be going through actually.
Mm.
Okay?
And you imagine
So
one of the accused alleged coup in Sierra Leone. We have one of the police, I think the police head in our custody right now.
okay.
These are things that we strongly condemn.
Who know why he's even here?
Who knows? They say he been living here since they fear of that coup. And these are something the Sierra Leone government requesting and they turn him over.
Over. Mhm.
And we begging
We
the
saw
Liberian
that.
government also to just maintain our peace and keep him because you send him back, they will kill him. You don't know the punishment they will attach to him.
If you don't send him back,
His family will be arrested. So these are things that we're looking at. So for matter this morning, I want to call on all Africans, all of us, wherever you're watching me from, we should always put our continent first. War is not the answer, whether Nigeria, Niger, whatever country you think you from. The most important thing is maintaining our peace and for us to our children to grow up in a peaceful atmosphere. All this what we have here, not
they
necessarily.
carry the country back
And,
on.
these military personnel need to be warned. It's not because they have arms, because that's the reason why you will find civilians will not want to
If all armies, all
show.
presidents are taking
Mhm.
arms going to
So
barrack to treat,
come
because
on.
all presidents are coming in chief of that country.
Of
So if
course.
they start having arms, what do you think will happen on military rule all over in the world? What do you think will happen? You will not get peace.
Mhm.
You will not get peace. So that will stop what we're doing and be able to build our continent.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to our Facebook page and after that we go to the phone lines.
Okay, so uh, this person is Julia Wunwe. He says, "Good morning. I'm following live from Johnsonville." And CDC Lower Bond TV says, "Good morning. I'm following from Bond County." And Ayuba Critical Kaba, he says, "I'm following from Claratown, right?" That's Mohammed Sharif. He says, "I'm watching from South Korea." This person is always watching and always commenting. And then Fafa Ye says, "I'm watching you live from Guinea, Liberia town, Cape Mounts County." Lofema Babe Marcy Williams says, "Good morning, voice of Liberia, following from Old Road." And then Mohammed says, "Politics in Liberia is very fruitful!" Exclamatory mark. And Mustafa says, "God forbid is going, the people resolve." Brian Joe says, "Thanks for the program." And Papi Keita says, "Liberia is Papi success data to growth." Thanks for always following for us on Liberia community.
Okay, so 70907 We want to know what's your take on the issue of around Africa. And, what do you or what do you recommend to help as it relates to instilling peace in these countries and all of that? What do you make of what is being discussed this morning? We want to hear from you. Call us on 0770-907-907, What's your opinion? What's your take? What you contribute to the program this morning? We want to hear you. Let's have this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
You are live.
Yes, my name is Papa William, and I joined up from my district 13 trying to village.
Okay.
Let me say thank you all this morning for the announcement, especially the pool that is turning around our African continent. My sister, you see that United States of Africa that the late Gaddafi started, you know, African leaders or African countries, they will not support that.
Okay.
Because all of us, we are power greedy.
Hmm.
We want to get rich. We want to get all from our country. So for African leaders to really sit and accept that United States of Africa for me, I don't think it will happen now because everybody agree. Come on for example, see our election
Mhm.
with the CTP. With the CTP, just come on. I know four political parties together in one country.
Mm.
They feel so because of the same power of greed. Everybody wants to be back. Everybody wants to be here for them. Everybody wants to be here for the party.
Mhm.
So that issue for me, I pray for it every day. But for our African leaders to accept that,
Okay, thank
Just,
you. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning to you, and good morning to my people of South Africa.
Go ahead.
My full name is Cyrus. I flew in this morning from the reading room of my incoming president at the Joseph Newman Boaka.
Okay.
Okay, I listen to the platform this week. You know, let me say, we have another community of African states that now where we are saying that the state of every African country. Whenever they have laws, you will go there to see that lockdown. They know where the FYME error, they want to happen in Guinea, where they went, there from there and more in power according to the I would say increase or add another turn to the year that the constitution is providing Guinea and where it after the error. And so I overtake that man. You should get an election where you should go and take power. You
Okay.
see, whenever something happens in every state that happens, they give right to follow to that to implement what happened. But we pray that this will not happen. We pray that ECOWAS international community, all surrounding African countries should step up to say that we should focus aside to work with is what we start to use the democratic process. Going to the ballot was to choose person that you think that can in power, that
Mhm.
can transform the country and that can transform the citizens living condition.
Okay.
Living condition. So
Okay.
thank you for giving me this platform. Thank you for
Thank
giving
you.
me the opportunity.
Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we lost that person. 0770907907 0880907907 are the numbers that get you connected here this morning. Good morning.
Morning.
You are live.
Thank you for having me on the platform this morning.
Okay.
I formerly from District 4, I'm in District 2, North Banking County. I'm in Sam Jackson.
Okay.
You see, the present situation that is in taking over in West Africa, for me, I do not support it.
Okay.
But if the worst will treat us as they are, I don't think we'll have this kind of a problem in Africa.
Mm.
There are guys in the West who are known to be members of the KK.
Okay.
They are everywhere in Europe, America, and try to destabilize Africa.
Mm.
I'm a former member of the Armed Forces of Liberia. We saw what happened in our own country here. Our war lasted because they were making money. And we were the ones stopping it.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, I was able to leave forever. And now you see what is happening in Guinea. They accepted it to happen
Okay.
because there were some members in the Kuka clan who were benefiting from Guinea, while others were not benefiting. You see what happened in Niger, what happens in Burkina Faso. All of those things are supported by people from the West. So we should be very careful in our own blood.
Okay.
You see like what is happening in Sierra Leone? The former police superintendent needs to be sent back to Sierra Leone because we don't know what will happen here. He's coming to Liberia. We don't know how did he come here.
Sure.
Now he was picked up in Liberia. How was he picked up? He was picked up by the terrorist Liberia. They informed the Liberia authority. Liberia authority did not know him. So the issue in Sierra Leone, I was looking at my Facebook page this morning. Some people try to make it critical. It's not a great business. Let him go back to his country to solve his problem. I don't encourage anybody supporting any member of an insurgent group to come to this our country that is peaceful.
Okay. Thank you.
We are heading towards our
Mm-hmm.
let every Liberian be peaceful as it was and let continue our peace.
Okay.
Who wins, who lose, let that world go further.
Thank you, sir.
And let young people be very smart and wise because they will be the future leader of that world tomorrow.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You are live.
Thank you. Let me say thank you for your energy. My name is Lawson Pine,
Mm-hmm.
and I call from District 8 in Montserrat here.
Okay.
Firstly, let me go to the issue of Niger. And like we were also to Niger, look, my sister, we are not prepared for that.
Okay.
We are now at the crossroad where in a few months we are going to a critical election. With the security, the welfare of our people, and the well-being is coming up. The issue of Niger, I think it happened recently in Guinea, right? The
Mm-hmm.
same thing happened in Burkina Faso.
Sure.
Why did the FBI not send people in Guinea to reinstate the former president of Guinea? Why did the FBI not send people in Burkina Faso to reinstate the president of Burkina Faso? Why prioritizing in Guinea? Look, the Westerners want to control Africa. A president who will feel tangible or right to send you in that place. You don't know what the people did, what I meant did to a citizen. When the citizen are disenchanted, they will go the other way around. So the people of Nigeria don't want a man. Why forcing a man on the people?
Okay.
Why?
And I don't think President Weah has reached that conclusion yet as to sending troops there.
He has
Yeah,
not.
so, in the media. Let me go to the issue of Sierra Leone. No, that man should not be sent back. You know the reason why?
Give us your opinion, sir.
Thank you. Last time, there's something happened that Blue Costa escaped. We can remember. And went Sierra Leone, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Liberian government requested to the federal government that please send our citizens back. We have something to do, to do with here, to do investigation. They refused. They didn't know that today will happen today to them. They didn't know that we are very, like, we are different nation, different countries that share follow. We should prioritize our own interest. But let me ask the question, okay, you are a journalist. Since 1997, that no and Sierra Leone relationship have been cordial. Since that time, because I believe it's for Sierra Leone business that Sierra is a big for. Okay, war in Sierra Leone. So the relationship between Liberia and Sierra Leone, I think is cordial for now. So the brother would not know what to do to him. That will kill him, would not know. So let us pass through airport China to send for him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I want to say something about.
Let's have this
Go
person,
ahead.
please. Good morning. Good morning. You are live.
Hello?
You are live. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm going to Washington and I'm going for Federal Community District.
Welcome.
Hello?
You are live. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be on this platform at the moment. You know the problem I have with African leaders? You now have the mindset of developing their pocket without the citizens. They want to enrich themselves. One of the key problems I have with Africa as a whole, what is saying that African currency is not being produced in Africa. In another man, you see that? You see that? I have with Africa with leaders.
Okay. Good morning. You are live. Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need my father calling.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you for the show. Sorry. You know, here around here, West Africa, it is easier to nation is more small.
Sure.
Yes, because you know that when we say now, everything will be Africa will be foreign. The thing where people will call the man for the people they can take our resources to the different country. We say Africa, yeah, there are countries for. And I say, if you go to the white for money, if you save today, you work for the money, they say, I'm away from you. The small like here, you put them here. You never really just you already go for the white. But we are African, we are not getting is not the one customary for our country or the property purpose.
Hmm.
Yeah, the money
Okay. We lost him. We lost him.
Was making a very important
Yeah.
point.
We hope you can call back to and on what you were saying. 077090790708880907907 are the numbers that get you connected to have your say to weigh in on um, the issue of cook in West Africa right now. Let's hear your take. Let's hear those food suggestions you have to make to ECOWAS or those leaders listening by way of the radio this morning. We want to hear from you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, thank you for expressing yourself. Please should not copy from people saying why everyone stop people from came again. Intention started and then decided to change the solution. And they too much greed for power in Africa is one of the things that suffers us.
Okay.
Yes. People really need to when your turn is leave. You will just enjoy your family. Yeah? Equal whether need to intervene and make sure they need the best because compared to Niger. The Faso issue can be compared to what happened in Niger.
Okay.
Especially what they're doing now, they're trying to hold Russia and France in a situation. You know what I mean? Africa? So they really need to intervene to put under control. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. This person. Good morning. Good morning. You are live. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You are live.
Thank you. My name is Chief Esmara, calling from Togo Community.
Okay.
We need this discussion this morning. You know, in Africa, you have to be very careful now.
Mm-hmm.
Some of our leaders in Africa, they are very powerful. They get, yeah, they have a mind that every time they want to change their constitution, it's not right. I think if you are citizen, you have to play by your constitution. If
Mm-hmm.
you have if you're finished, no need to extend or to say we should go and have referendum to extend the constitution. It's not good for Africa.
Mm-hmm.
It happened all around Africa now. It is getting close to us. And you see, all our president always speaks for peace. And our president always speaks that if the great vote vote me, I will go there to accept that. But if the people don't vote me, I will leave. I will not extend the constitution. He always says this. It happened in some of our case. When someone got told the AFL money, when the president came with the desire to sign for the AFL, all people talking all about hacking. They say, oh, the president was the guy he paid money back, and some of the things the president was going at that time. Because if it is not the two things that would make a matter of the feedback in your nation, it means you are trying to put another thing against you.
Okay.
And then I go to the other issue. You see, our brother was inside of for me. I will not let the government take the war. Because if the government take the war again, if anything happens to that man, it will be another point between that and stadium. Because it happened just recently. Of course, now have a problem when you went to freedom. When the black government went there to take over, they refused to take over what is left. I cannot be taken over to the black government. So they may have any problem. Then they may be investigating that prayer. If there's any penalty, then they pay that bring that prayer. When it should be taken over, he take away anything happen. We don't know what the next step for people to come. We don't know what will happen for freedom.
Okay.
So thank you this morning.
Thank you. Thank you. 077090790708880907907. Let's have just two more calls and gear up for our guest who appears on the show any moment from now. Good morning.
Good morning.
You are live.
The matter is the of the environment.
Okay. Long time. Oh.
Well, I've been up and down.
Okay. Welcome.
Quickly with the situation in our African countries.
Mm-hmm.
It's strictly the failure of African organizations,
Okay.
especially ECOWAS.
everything has a beginning. Everything has a foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Those who put a unique organization together, the Western world knew that it was going to be strong enough if those that put it together will live. So they succeeded in eliminating all of the heroes of Africa and leaving them with the weak ones. So ECOWAS is a very weak organization.
Mm.
They see a problem rising and they think that they say they are defending the people, but they always defend authority. Let's look at the present situation, the present structure of ECOWAS. Who is the leader of Africa, ECOWAS, and now who is undemocratic? In his country already, he has a law hanging over his election, but yet he's seated on the table. All right? What would he say? How democratic he is? Saying to take care of democratic. You know, people take taxpayer money and form an organization just to suffer the people.
Okay.
Okay. So it is because of the weakness of ECOWAS, a lot of people are going to suffer. The future of many children are going to be lost. Let's come back very in Liberia. Our own representative from ECOWAS is here. Let us know. He was here when Liberia went unjustly to deny one of their own. He was seated on our boat and they said Liberia was guilty. What have you done? How many times have this government violated the law of this country, the constitution? They said that the nation of the trouble starting now. They're only waiting because they're putting money in their pocket to give every time emergency, use some of money. They're waiting for it to occur. So our brothers are the ones who causing this problem in order for them to put money in their pocket and get property.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're live.
Thank you so much for the brilliant explanation of ECOWAS issue, most especially when it comes to Niger. Firstly, I want to strongly condemn the act in Niger
Okay.
as a patriotic citizen of the continent, because there's no way we will support in any way the democratically elected government to be through a military coup d'etat. That
Okay.
is uncivilized in this kind of generation and contemporary time. So now our friends are talking about these things in a way that you must think where you came from as a country like Liberia, 1991. You need to understand and have a lesson to learn. Because the war have no rules. The war have no regard for human dignity. So if you allow that to happen in a country that is coming close to our door and we support it, even the Russian man, Putin, if you want to bring that to Africa, you will not use the undemocratic means. All right? So he's supporting that undemocratic means is evil. So we're not allowed that in Africa. Especially West Africa is evil because when Africa coming from, they will allow us to go back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. 0770907907. Let's have this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
You are live.
Thank you. My name is Albert Yes. I'm calling from Soka.
Okay, let's hear you.
Let me condemn the act that is around the West African region right now. It is very much ungodly for us, and we pray that it should not come around our country.
Okay.
The issue that has to do with those police commissioners for Sierra Leone, I pray and I beg the government to not turn it over.
Okay.
Because it happened in the case of Henry Costa. And the Sierra Leone government refused. They said, they don't have that treaty. And they did not turn Costa over. They put Costa on a flight and he went to Turkey. So we're begging them to do the same because the precedent have been laid down already by the Sierra Leone government. We don't know as to whether when the government turn those guys over, whether they're going to get their cake or they're going to get their money or they're going to get their death. We don't know why in case if they kill them and there'll be a popular uprising in Sierra Leone against our Liberian brothers and sisters who are residing there. So we beg the government, let the government use her wisdom to not turn these people over. They out of the quickly wave of coup d'etat, in my mind, it comes from our leaders.
Okay.
Our leaders should be very much careful as to how they go to election and to accept the result.
Okay.
You cannot keep taking the will of the people that is not given to you, you claim it unto yourself. That brings that's the issue of Guinea. You choose the law, you choose the law, it's a protect based at the end result. The army took over, and the army they are not the best people to solve problems. That's
Okay.
what you see to the fool. What Russia is saying, Mali, the Faso is saying, is ECOWAS moves to force. They will attack now. Who knows as to whether there's a big head here to say yes, Russia is already getting on Mali
Okay.
to attack Nigeria. What happened to West Africa? Our level go backwards. And we don't want it because if Russia came, Mali submarine, they get the aircraft. Where will they be using that aircraft? The Moscow, the African will be killing. The Africa will be destroying. So we don't want it. Enough is enough.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Hello.
You are live.
Oh, my sister. Thank you. I'm George Harris.
Okay, welcome.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You are live.
The topic under discussion is very, very interesting. What brings cool is disenchantment. Nobody will be enjoying. President is proceeding well. Now you want to bring cool. No way. No African leader, no citizen would see what's happening now in Nigeria, see the amount of citizens that are on the street calling all the international community not to intervene with Mediterranean. If ECOWAS made mistake, they enter into Niger, Africa will be destabilized. Take it from me today. You see, when we proceed to election, our leaders, they will always pretend that they are for the citizens. They will always pretend. Now we are hearing rumors all over. In Liberia, the people come to have the election. Election is a thing that nobody should play with. Because I'm giving my vote to somebody for 6 years that across that person, somebody can manipulate the 16. You think that Liberia will be safe if somebody decides to cheat in the election, that one a liar. There will be problem. So we pray that at least one time we are always saying that he wants peace, there will be free and fair election. He go ahead when he wins through the ballot, there will be no problem. But African efforts from opponent just to back the African leaders. Why they can't go in Guinea? Why they can't go in Burkina Faso? Why they can't go in Mali? They can't tell America about only Niger. My sister, sitting in no. Today they coming down with the verdict with the election that we have. The people are saying that will be war. The men who present war ECOWAS. ECOWAS is just a bulldog. Just a bulldog. Nothing they can do. No matter they will not enter any try. I just listening to North Korea. Leader, he said ECOWAS enter. Africa will regret it seriously.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, my sister.
Thank you. Let's hear this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
You are live.
I'm fine.
Okay, let's hear you.
Oh, my sister, thanks for the problem of discussion. One thing is that one of the problems that we are facing, we have our own problem.
Okay.
Well, the first thing is that we do agree that leaders will be empowered to be at the end of the day. We go for election. You know, once you in office in Africa, you always see cheaper. Whether you are cheaper or whether you are square, you always see cheaper. Then the opportunity of the same goal that was inside the citizen, the ordinary people, the ground, at the end of the day, things move out of here. Then the common minister for you. Then the people that are inside you, then they run away. Because the first thing is that no matter how long you think that man power, you will still be power.
Okay.
The first thing you think about the way war coming or something, how you live. Well, I'm never saying that. They come one day, they don't eat one day. Yeah. But the issue of Sierra Leone already up there. Sierra Leone government already giving a brother. Here, a brother, they are the son of people to say that if anybody who does wrong and want to win your country, the government should send it over. They have already proven to us. So I don't see any reason to come to like government or to request for any suspect for that brother. So they should not hear that he won't speak.
Okay. Thank you. Let's hear this person. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You are live.
Yeah, thank you ever so much for the topic on the discussion.
Mhm.
It's just unfortunate to hear Liberian comparing the issue of Teleton, those that want to carry on a coup dictator and Costa. That is a coup. Costa issue was just a passport. How can
Okay.
you deny a citizen or not to arrest him because he entered into a whole country with a passport? So you shouldn't be comparing those that want to carry on coup. You are speaking against coup. It's not good. Then you are saying that you should not turn over those who decide to carry on coup and then you investigate is true. So that is not something to fight or to even compare with Henry Costa. Liberians should stop doing this kind of a thing. That is
Okay.
poor propaganda. And when it comes to coup, our leaders, it's not just power. They are they agree for wealth. And our problem there is no justice. As long as there is no justice, you will always find the people who will against this government. As long as you can give the people justice. This is the problem in Africa. It's not so much of a tool. You keep for them to teach other people in power because they give you power. You don't even know the posture of the power they give you. You don't know that you are placed in power just to manage the little resources on everybody, but you want to earn everything for yourself.
Mm.
So these are people that are also in the land. And
Okay.
those that work for equalize, there should be people of justice, there should be people of peace, and there should be people of honesty.
Mhm.
So we should not have people with straw and what have you. You have every straw working with equalize, with a lot of things over here. So what can such person do for his nation? So
Okay.
my brothers, those are speaking against the federal or Liberia not to turn over these guys. You need to stop making that comparison. You
Okay.
can't compare to Homer Costa. You're talking about who?
Okay.
Homer Costa of a passport. You can't arrest a Muslim for entering his full country with a passport. DMW, DMY. So you shouldn't enter his full country even if you don't have passport. Thank you,
Thank you,
man.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank
my
you.
sister.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we lost that person. 0770-907-907, 0880-907-907. We are still taking calls until we can get our guests here. If not, we will continue to hear from you as it relates to, well, what's your take, what's your view, what's your opinion on the issue of a coup going on in West Africa right now. Um, let's hear this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
You are live.
Yes, Mama William from People Village.
Okay.
My sister, you see the issue of Sierra Leone, asking that we should turn their citizen back to their so they share person. You see, the Bible says, do unto others as they have all to do unto you.
Mm-hmm.
When heaven posted across Australia, what they to us, they said,
Okay, we lost that person. We lost that person. Um, 0770-907-907, 0880-907-907 are the numbers to call to participate on the program this morning. Okay. So we have a signal that our guest
a how we call him PR. My man, that's what you doing. Oh. Go ahead, introduce yourself and tell us why you here.
Thank you so much. And good morning to the listening audience. And let me say good morning to the people of District Number 5, Masorado County. Good morning to Grand Pasco County. And good morning to Liberia at large. The name is Martin David. I works in the office of our Honorable Elias Kona, the presumptive representative of District Number 5. Comes October 10, he will take over as the next representative.
So
So,
say, incoming honorable, the man honorable is saying honorable.
yeah, the honorable name is a title.
Okay,
Even only if you take the honorable there, he can still be called Eli Escona.
of course.
Thank you.
Go ahead. And
So
we have you. Go ahead, introduce yourself. I don't want to do that for you.
Actually, I would do that for myself. And let me say good morning to Sis Famata, and good morning
Okay.
to you, Grace, and good morning to the peace loving people of Liberia on the sound of our voices. My name is Jedediah Brown Jr., and I happen to be the deputy spokesperson for Honorable Edis S. Kona and also the campaign spokesperson as well. So it's a
Okay, and we have Emmett Williams. Emmett,
yes.
Mr. Assistant Secretary for Propaganda, my man. You know, some of me go ahead, better introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you very much. I my word of introduction, my name is Emmett William, Assistant Secretary for Press and Propaganda.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to say welcome to Voice of Liberia.
thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I
Thank you.
appreciate
This is your first visit here.
it.
For me, I want to say I'm back home because I worked here before. At that time,
Okay,
it was across the
across
road
there.
there. So
Yeah.
it is a pleasure for me to be back home.
Oh,
So
okay.
you transition from
From mainstream
journalism
media to public relation.
to public relation. Wow, congratulations, boy.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
okay. So let's kick the ball rolling with why you are here this morning. Do you care to tell the Liberian people why you are in the studio with us this morning?
Thank you so much. So we are here to push the agenda of Honorable Elias Kuna, the CEO of the Kunas Educational Foundation, who has been working in District Number 5 and beyond to push his agenda and calling on all young people in District Number 5, Liberia Large, to make it sure to support this man. He has been working for the masses, and I think the people of District Number 5 are resolved to making him to be the next representative. So Honorable Elias Kuna is a very young and passionate man, and he hailed from Nima County. And for the past years, he has been in District Number 5 and making numerous contributions as it relates to health, as it relates to education, as it relates to other engagement. And I think, and this is the reason, and it is a call for every one of us to be able to come on board to be able to work, seeing Honorable Edis Konan to be the next lawmaker for District Number 5.
So what do you think people of that district should elect this Ellis Conan person you are talking about? Because all you've just said it overboard that he's done something educational wise, he's done something health wise, and all of that. But what can you pinpoint for which you want people of that identical district to elect this man for?
So again, to our people, I think one of the key things it is good. You know, the man who we follow, he has a philosopher that says it is good to teach the man how to fish. Then you always give him fish. So he has given necessary to work in the vocational and technical area, where he has impacted thousands of lives, not only in district number 5 but beyond. As we speak, we have one of our beneficiaries from district number 10 who opened his office, and Honorable LAS Koda were able to go there to do that reaping of that particular office. So, based on his human capacity building, that is why we have come to let the people to know that if this man goes into the house, we think he can be able to do beyond using his own minimum resources that he have to make it sure that the people are educated and the people are catered to the need of health. Mind you, during the COVID-19, there was a seaman that left his own schedule and raised his life between cars, effecting cars, making sure that the pockets are shared, making sure that he gave other things to the districts and beyond. Schools were invited that he have to distribute some of those things based on some and many more. That's why we have come to encourage the young people, the area, the market women of District Number 5 to make sure to elect him to become the next lawmaker of District Number 5.
So what are some of the lapses you people have seen for which you are calling on citizens of that district to elect this person we are talking about?
So again, representative have three cardinal responsibility: oversight, representation, and the lawmaking. But looking at the oversight responsibility, the accessibility in the lawmaker, our outgoing lawmaker, which he did not even do well to represent his people, most especially he was not accessible to his people. This man is a man that you normally don't see him. He only represent us. And he was taking them maybe on a party mandate. Sorry to say, I'm not saying the diminishing minor, but he goes there and to admit the first year he went there, he did well, but saying he knew that he was not actually contesting in the district, and his entire focus had been on Lufa. So he thought it was not to make sure to cater to the people and need again.
Okay. First of all, you are telling the Liberian people, especially people of District Number 5, to vote Ellis Escoda because he disinfected cars and he contributed to the educational system. But the cardinal responsibility, like you said, for lawmaker is to craft policies. Okay, so what are your TOR? What is your platform you're working with?
So again, we bring 5 to the table. That is reconciliation. You're looking at District Number 5 right now. We are divided. Why do I say we are divided? Because there is no youth center wherein the youth will be able to gather to bring forth some of those ills that they see in the district. There is no one to be able to come out in the district to make sure that they unite the youth. Honorable Ellis Kona being moving, giving bucket, doing so and so. It's not our focus. But he's a man who has served as community leader. He served as A.B. Toba Road Community Chairman for Black Sea. And looking at that end, mind you, there are a lot of cases that come to him, and he able to gather nuts and making sure that these people, the cases are resolved, that they will not even reach to the extent of the police. Even if they go to the police station, they will be able to make sure that they resolve it. So we bring to the table 5 platforms, and one is reconciliation. Reconciliation, we are bringing that to reconcile the people of District Number 5. District Number 5 has to certainly be reconciled. And another thing we bring to the table is the issue of integrity. Honorable Elias Koda has worked in the public sector. He has worked in the private sector, most especially he's member of the Liberia Association, Motorado County chapter. And he has made sure to making sure that he preserve that image of the institution on the aspect of integrity. Mind you, if you are in such a position, all eyes are on you. There are opportunities that comes, and he has to give it to the people. And we are looking at the rules of law and security. District Number 5 now is vacant. We have
When you say
our
vacant, what do you mean?
in terms of the security sector. How can you have a certain lawmaker who is vying or has been representing you, leaving from the area and going to another area carrying on development, all in the name of his not contesting?
So then, what has Kona done as it relates to reconciliation that you talked about? What has he done as it relates to the insecurity you talked about in the district and all of that? What
So
has he done?
again, I did say to you not too long that he's member of the Nebraska Association. Bringing youth together, it is a reconciliation. Bringing people together to making sure to show them that responsibility. And Mr. Elliot Escola, through his reconciliation, is a man who, even if you are 5 years old, if he decided to give you an advice, he will go by it. If he decided to say, hey, Elliot Escola, can we do this? He will take your advice and make sure he works on it. So the aspect of reconciliation, yes, series of games have been played in the district. Series of Ataisa have been engaged in the issue of preaching to the people, hey, this election is not about who win. This election is not about violence. This election is not about, oh, let go and do so and so. No. But let us make sure to preserve the image of our district and Liberia alive. On the issue of security, somebody who works in the office of the Nebraska Association, yes, yes,
Now, one will say the issue of scout needs not to be taken seriously because we understand from onset we have the notion of
Like chicken
militarization
roll.
that they are
Chicken
chicken
roll.
roll.
well,
Someone would not want to value that if you say that on the
so scout is in 200 and over 70 countries in the world.
Mm.
And even they accept on this platform the president of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency
Mhm.
George Barnett is the chief patron of the Liberia Scout Association.
Even the
Okay,
president of
let's go
America.
to
Yeah,
issue,
nobody.
the big issue here, my brother.
No,
Which political party you representing, and why is Ellis Ekona not in studio to talk about his plan for the people of District Number 5? Is he shying away from the media?
But since Grace,
Grace, please go ahead. Go ahead.
okay. But you said in your intro that Honorable Eddie S. Kona is unable to be here today because of his busy schedule.
That's what
So
he told me. So I'm asking you
yeah,
that. So
so
the
so
matter
so our so our apology first of all to the public
okay,
for his not being here. But definitely he will come. We'll see it in the very studio, and then he will sell himself.
yeah.
But yeah, it's the thing. We are going on the Liberian People Party TK of
Okay.
Ambassador
Okay.
Tier 1 C Congro.
Okay.
Okay.
And
The
Honorable
integrity people.
yeah.
yeah.
The integrity paper, the
broom,
paper,
the
the
broom,
broom.
broom one, broom two, and Honorable Eddie's Espona is a broom 5.
Mm.
Oh, broom 5.
Yeah.
This is serious. So,
Yeah. So
for now, I would like to be personal. Like you came to represent Honorable Kona, right? On your workings, when it comes to the district, are you carrying along females? Do you have women inclusion?
Yes, of course. We have people on the team that are working, most
One team,
especially.
3 gentlemen, no
oh yeah,
females.
but we are available to today. Next I will come, you definitely see female.
And
People
and
yeah,
I
go
think
ahead.
week before last we have appearance on Radio 5 that we have me with us.
Better
Sure.
because we really take into consideration that the Farmington Declaration, when it comes to women inclusion, are highly practiced by all 5 and 4 or sit in our country, especially when it comes to lawmakers, because most of these things will be upheld by you
And
people that will be
we
representing
respect
So,
that.
so,
tomorrow.
so, so
Yeah.
who are some of those that you people, let's say Kona is contesting against in this district, and who do you see as a major rival for now?
For us, our major rival is citizen of the district.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
who are some of
because
these people you contesting, like she said,
Mhm.
against?
we
Okay.
didn't come to market other people. We
No,
come
we
to
know,
market.
but we
Who
just
know
want
your
to
lead
have an
contender? Who
understanding
you
of.
Yeah.
going
Okay,
against?
so we are 14, or there are 14 in the
Mhm.
race. In district number 5.
Okay.
So we have we see. But I want to name people. But
Yes,
yeah,
so
so
we
we have
actually came there for
okay,
Honorable
so
Alex
we
Kuna.
have a
Okay,
name.
no
So
problem.
I think
So
that
Yeah,
that's
so
all
we have
right.
a
So
yeah.
who's your major rival? You are not
the
praising
people
just
of the
again.
district,
Our
the
major
district,
rival.
Okay.
even the person who contesting on a particular ticket only have one right to vote. And
Okay.
only one time you go and vote. So until the decision is made by the people,
Mhm.
it's nothing.
So the people are our
Yeah.
major rival.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
And
the
so,
reason
so
why we are
what
targeting them.
have you done, or what are you doing to convince them over to vote you?
All right. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
We are not just sitting down, we are moving from community to community,
Okay.
engaging people concerning the work of Ellis Escobar.
Mm-hmm.
For 2018, he had been doing good within the district. Every community within district number 5 had benefited from this honorable, the young man we are
Okay.
talking about today. He had been engaged into so many things. There was a hemp on at Two Houses community that had been down for the past 1 year, 8 months. When we called upon him there, he went there, he was able to reface the hemp on. And from that point, people were benefiting from the hemp on.
Mm-hmm.
This is a young man, whenever you call him, even he doesn't have the chance, he will make way to be there. This is a young man that served the community in the district. This is a young man that the people believe in. Now, people have benefited from him through vocational training programs.
Okay.
And we are about to open our 8th cycle
Mm-hmm.
of the vocational training program.
Mm-hmm.
So we are encouraging the people of district number 5 to become part of that program wherein they will become a material
Mhm.
of their self.
Okay, so we also see the issue of drugs is on the increase in Liberia right now. As a result of that, we have both of our brothers and sisters, they are like being forgotten about because of the way they are living due to the intake of drugs and all of that. So what has Kona done as it relates to that in the district? Because I want to you talk about education and all of that.
So one of the things that he have done to make sure that those who are in the ghettos and those who are in the gray area taken from there. He is doing that through his vocational school that he have. Most of the time when he and myself together, then he would tell me, say, "Oh, let's go in the graveyard, talk to those guys." I mean, he just gave me free scholarship, free.
Okay.
And some of them are taking advantage of it. Some
Mhm.
of them they have deliberately refused. All they want is for you to when they see you, you just give them something, they go use it for different purpose.
Yes.
The next day they come again to you
Mhm.
for little or nothing. So he had been using his vocational empowerment program
Okay.
to get those guys out of the ghettos, out of the streets, for the graveyard. They
Okay.
wanted to.
So
So
what?
apart from that,
Mhm.
he had also, he and one of his colleagues in district number five as well
Mhm.
have also been working to make sure that, I mean, thanks to the president of Liberia, anyway, he has
Okay.
just signed the drug law, and then he was one of the person who was actually pushing
Mhm.
for that drug law to be passed.
Do
Okay.
And
you right now have a home or a office space within the district? Because these are things people look at to consider you serious as a politician. Do you?
Yes, we have a very unique and office in district number five that we're working with. There where the form can be, most especially for the vocational area, and we have somebody, a female, as you were saying, in the office, Rose, who works in a particular end. And the office is there prior to even the process of the National Election Commission. They have to tell us to notarize the office and other things. So I think it was key because when we started, we were like to go as an independent candidate.
Okay.
But then after we were called by a series of political parties, we thought it was after our vetting. That's
Mhm.
how we went back to the people. Hey, these are the parties that call us. What can we do? And how we were advised to have gone that route. So after we went that route, how we collaborated with the Liberian People Party, and today we are there. Yes, there is a well-structured office within District
So
Number
now that campaign activity, you've been given the go ahead to go about it. How do you intend going about it, taking into account that the peace of this country needs to be maintained?
All right. Thank you very much. We are telling our people that violence is is not a mean of getting everything done. We are against violence. We are pushing for peace. Liberia is the only country we have that we can boast of. Liberia is the only country that we are free and have the right to say or do any other thing that we wish to do. So we are telling our people that we are against violence. Violence is not the issue.
Okay.
So again, in that process, for the issue of the violence, I can remember some weeks back,
Mhm.
I was in, we have a crew chat district number five, and
Mm.
one of the colleagues thought it was to like test my pen ability.
Mm.
So yeah, we the both of us, and I told him, I said the only way somebody will know how somebody is strong, can we take our talent so that we can be able to see, and who, and we have some as candidates
Mm.
who are also vying for that position in the district number five, LS Kuna, and other people in that area, and they started observing, uh, exchanges are actually good,
Mhm.
sure, but it should be safer in your exchanges.
Okay.
So on a LS Koda, enter in my inbox about it, say, yeah, he say, you are not after people. That is his message.
Mhm.
You are not after people.
Okay.
Don't go against somebody. Election is just an event. Mind you, when you come today, a go. And your relationship you build, that's what matters. So you can't go against somebody today that tomorrow they will be able to do so and so. Or at the end of the day, you will not have time to have that relationship with people.
Mm.
So we are making sure to unite the people. Now on the basis, it's not about who win. It's not about who become the next lawmaker. But we are making sure that the peace message is preached
Mm.
all of our time, all of the engagement we are doing, we are carrying peace message. Hey, this is the only country that we have. This is the only thing that we can do to make sure that Liberia be safe. And we don't want to go back to those old days. Some of us, even
Go
though
back to
we
the
were
dark
small at that
ages.
time, uh, through the explanation and history, we know and what happened. So this is not the message of Tim Kona. We are preaching peace message to the people and making sure, calling on the National Election Commission, making sure that the election is free, fair, and transparent.
My question to you, because you're a representative as part or candidate is not
Candidate, yeah,
Candidate.
restricted. Yeah,
candidate.
you have already been upgraded to candidate.
Certainly.
So I want to ask you this question and be strict and honest. Is LSS Koda incoming honorable married?
Well, on the rest, as his partner, and I think he's married because traditionally, wherein yeah, traditionally
Because
he's
someone
married.
listening will say, why would
Traditionally, so I think that is
Oh,
his
you think
personal
it's
life.
that I come you think it's that important? You know how many people will elect you because you hold a family and you keep a family?
Yes.
It's
So,
very
so
personal.
I think that his personal life,
It's very
yes,
personal.
but he's married
That's it.
because traditional
Somebody
has been the
listening will
thing.
want
So
to
yeah,
know who you elected because we don't want to elect people tomorrow or the Nigerian people say because if you cannot take care of a home, how well will you maintain the seat you are fighting for?
yeah. So
So I think it's very
I
important
think
that we push
the
that
car we
issue if
get
we
into
want to.
just move around is just for formality,
Yeah,
but the tradition
it's
is
very,
key
very
building end of the day.
important.
Thank you.
So that's it. So my last question to our propaganda chief. So how is the working relationship? Because I see you are quiet here right now. How's the working relationship in house?
All right, thank you very much. Our working relationship is very good, and we believe in teamwork.
Okay.
Yeah, we believe in teamwork. We believe that Honorable Escona can do it alone. So whenever he had been called upon and don't have the chance, the team go there to work in place of him. So teamwork is our major concern.
So if Ellis Spona is elected, in 90 days, what are some of the policies you will be able to draft?
So for the platform, I think we make mention of reconciliation.
Reconciliation.
Without the district being reconciled, there will be nothing. Even if we bring development, somebody will go and say it is not in our interest because we have to come back to the people to know what the people want. That's why we are going for.
Reconciliation.
Yes.
Two,
Reconciliation and the rule of law and security will be cardinal on
anybody can
aspect.
anybody can give that. What is your platform? What is the working tools you come up with?
I told you say reconciliation, and I told you that security.
Just to buttress,
So that means you
the
are
guy
telling us
youth empowerment
that
chief of the
these
So
people.
these
vocational and technical
policies.
skills.
Just to buttress my colleague, one of the things that he has said and he will make sure to do in 90 days, he will make sure that all vocational schools in Liberia get subsidy from the Ministry of Education, all from the government. In that way, if they're receiving subsidy from the government will tell them, say, we beg you please reduce your fees at this level. The government will have some level of
Recently,
restriction on that school. And another thing he have also said that he will make sure that to do is that Pinsville is very big. He will make sure that Pinsville have a college, a community college. And that community college will be in district number 5.
That is
I think
the idea you're going with.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it to the public. I think you already heard from Team Koda. Yeah, you're telling us their workings and how if incoming honorable Kona is elected, he will focus on making sure that Peaceville had a technical college. So over to you, Famata, for
Yeah,
I
let's
don't know
let's let's
the
give them to
Facebook
the
page.
public and hear from the people as it relates to what they have to
Let's interact with our people.
yeah, tell them this morning. So to participate, call on 0770-907-907, 0880-907-907. We have representatives from the camp of Kona, is it?
Yeah,
Ellis,
LC
LSC
Kona.
Kona
Kodan.
here with
Edis
us
Corner,
this morning.
representing the Edis Corner.
And they've come to call on people of District Number 5 in Montserrat County to see the need to vote Alex Kona come October 10, 2023. What do you make of why they are here? We want to hear from you. Call us on 0770-907-907, 0880-907-907. And let's hear as to whether you are in support or you are not, or what can you speak to as it relates to why they are here this morning? Let's have this person. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, this is George from Blessing Celebration here. And I'm calling for district number 5 to be precise, Lady Road.
Okay, you are live. Go ahead.
Honorable Elias Kona is a young man who believes in teacher's education, and we as a youth of district number 5 will deem it necessary to support to become the next representative of district number 5 of the other country.
Hmm.
So I want to appreciate Martin Davis and Joby Guyana for the hard effort in pushing Honorable Elias Kona messages across Liberia.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Blessing, for the
Zero
contribution.
seven seven zero 907 907 0880 907 907. We want to hear from you as we have our guests in studio who just talked about why you should elect Ellis Conan, who's vying to be the next representative of District 5 in Mansoura, the county. Call us and we give you the time to speak to why, as to whether you are encouraged or not, or you see things the other way around as it relates to now wanting to vote Conan and all of that. 0770907 are the numbers that get you connected so we hear from you. Call us and we give you the time.
And I have a message from Facebook page.
Okay.
This person said, "Good morning, VOL. I'm watching you guys live from St. J Town, Grand County. Son of KOK said, "Good morning. As a wasn't following from Do community, member of the Friends of KOK for president via re-election." So LSS
Big
Puna
brother.
commented, he said, "No sound." Elijah said, "Good morning to the family of VO Voice of Liberia. I'm watching live from Great Mount County, Kickjaw." So that's it. Call us on 0770907907, 0880907907. Call us this morning. Tell us if Honorable LSF Kona incoming should be elected or not. Because he's coming with idea of TVET program, and I don't know, he talk about reconciliation, security, and so forth. Somebody listening will say, my candidate can do that. So if that's the case, call us this morning and let's discuss. Call us on 0770907907, 0880907907. District number 5, this is your time. Speak to us because tomorrow, if this decision is made, you will not have the chance to talk again. So call us this
They will
morning.
not
Let's
regret that
discuss.
decision at the end
Okay?
So what makes you think they won't regret that?
because Honorable Edison Spooner remains the best person ever to be
Hmm.
elected.
Myself, I can say that.
Let's
But-
listen to the let's listen to the phone
yeah.
and see what the
Myself, I can
fathers
say
got to
that. So
say.
let's have this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
You are live.
Yeah, I'm Joe calling from YMCA community.
Okay.
Yeah. I want Eric to be re-elected as representative.
Okay. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you
Because
want him to be elected?
he is a man that is competent, one of the representative of district number 5.
Hmm.
He has very good scholarships. He said to me that I'm one of the beneficiaries for the scholarship.
Okay.
And that person calling from District 6.
Yeah.
We have a thing. I'm creating my own group.
Okay,
Okay.
bye-bye.
For areas.
So where are you calling from?
I'm calling from one CHGSA rule.
That
Okay.
is
Community.
disrespect.
This is it.
Can you
Okay.
imagine?
Thank you.
Sorry.
Let's have this person. Good morning.
Good morning. This is the voice of Philip Football, and I'm calling from Montreal State District of 5 to be precise center.
Okay.
Uh, we will support Honorable Elias Kuna with our whole mind
Hmm.
to achieve one goal because Honorable Elias Kuna is a young man who is involved within the technical education. And he also involved in imparting knowledge towards the youth that deserve to be educated within the district. And Honorable Kuna is also a young man that always have a saying that says that he will teach you how to fish it, then to give you fish.
Okay.
Because they teaching you how to fish it, you have to get your own money and support your family. Then for someone to be giving you fish all the time. So
Okay.
Honorable will be our next representative of district number 5 Montreal County and no type of that. And we will support you with our whole mind to achieve a goal for district number 5 to be president for each and every one in Liberia. Thank you.
So,
Thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so much. 07709079070880907 are the numbers that get you connected to speak to the issue of Conan as to whether you agree with our guest in studio that he should be elected or you think otherwise. Let's hear you. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You are alive.
Yes. I think why people forget say, oh, go watch this. For me, personally, I'm going to vote your year. And I'm going to vote for division as well. Oh, once that family I see CDC,
Mm.
the one I'm going to vote for.
So you
Okay.
That
voting
is
one vote.
who they vote for it. All the one that going now, the job point there will not. So I don't want anybody in that place there.
Uh,
I want everybody to enter in that place there.
should be okay.
Oh, CDC. I want to
Okay.
have my career. I don't want nobody to enter over there to
Wow.
be a yes of a whole day just out of noise.
Okay.
I will put one and put four.
Okay.
It's better.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, at times, at times when some persons are talking, it
Let's
sounds
just
loud,
take
but
more
again,
courses. Let's just leave that guy.
that's his point. Good morning.
Hello.
Live.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, go ahead.
This is Mr. Thomas. Who was great for calling for the number five.
Go ahead. Take your time. Speak now.
This corner is a man for the very long years. And Alice Quran took a lot of organization and have young people. And for me, I'm reading that Alice Quran will do my life because it's transforming to good and it's helping a lot. So Alice Quran, the democracy to do this in my father's stuff. Alice Quran to the
Go ahead in my line, in my call right now. Thank you very much. Putting in your calls on 0777907907. Let's pick this one quickly.
We
Okay.
lost that. We lost that.
Okay.
We lost that.
Keep
We lost
putting in
that.
your calls
So
on
let's just take.
0777907907. We don't have time in our favor.
Mhm.
You just, I think we'll
So
take two
so
or three more calls and call
no,
it up to,
let's just go to them
okay,
and
for
let's
your
hear from
party.
you.
Comment.
So
That's it.
as it relates to that which has to do with the proposed law by the president seeking the legislation of a free policy education, where does Kuma stand with this?
He support that.
Okay.
I hope so.
He
Sure.
support that.
Okay. So, what are some of the legislatures you'll be making the laws you'll be making when he's elected?
I didn't get your question.
What are some laws I asked you
Yes, like I told you,
previously?
yeah, he will make sure that all private institutions, be it technical or academic,
Is there a bill you're working on already?
sure,
Okay,
sure,
thank you very
sure.
much. Okay,
Even I talk about the establishment of the Pinsville, college.
you're working on your.
Sure.
Thank
Yeah, we've been very helpful.
It's like you just want to put your feet there right now.
We're just waiting for what thing.
So how will you do all of what you just talked about as it relates to college and as it relates to some of those things you talked about?
As we all know, the legislature is a teamwork. Yeah, one person cannot make a law, so
Okay.
you have to
Lobby your
lobby
colleague.
your colleague as well. So that will be done
So he will lobby to get that.
Yeah, sure.
definitely.
Okay. So let's have your parting comments and we call it a day on the program. Okay, you can
Okay,
start from anybody.
let me start up by thanking you guys for the show. It was wonderful, and thanks to the management and staff of us, like my own big brother Seku, uh, for affording us the opportunity, and thanks to Honorable Elisa Esconan too as well for bringing us on board, and thanks to the people of District Number 5 to who we elected come October 10th, and th- thank you guys.
All
Okay.
right. Thank you very much. I want to say very big thanks to the CEO, Kona Educational Foundation, and thanks to the Liberian people, and also thanks to Voice of Liberia for affording us the opportunity to be. So we, the team member of the Kodan, we are coming to you, people of District Number 5, very soon. A horse to horse and door to door campaign. We
Mhm.
will ensure and want you to believe in us that every other thing that we say to you will be fruitful.
Mm.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And that's one thing people who say these things don't live up to commitment.
Yeah, sure.
All about
Mm.
We should
Okay,
go ahead.
that's why I don't want to
Yeah,
take
go
you
ahead.
people like
Go ahead.
because
We
Ellis
have
is
them
supposed to
on
be the one
record. Go
saying
ahead.
it.
We'll visit
No,
that.
but we are his direct representation
Go
now.
ahead,
Okay.
give
So
the
anything.
bad
Okay.
comment.
So again, we say thank you to our listening audience. Thank you to all of the callers, those that make their input. And on the basis of our brother from the CDC camp, we are not actually against seditions,
Mhm.
but both United Party things, both sedition, LPP, and other party, ANC, they are
Mhm.
all supporting Honorable Eddie Escona.
Okay.
So we are not against any political party. But on the issue, we actually say do not vote on the basis of party sentiment.
Mhm.
Go
Yes,
wisely.
you have to be very careful. Why you people will come to your door with t-shirts. Don't vote on the basis of t-shirts. Don't vote on the basis of the face cap that we give you. Not even the rest, because it will finish. Vote for the thing the person have done
Mhm.
and what they have on the table to bring. That's why you should vote for comes October 10th. Again, we
Okay.
appreciate everyone and we hope to working with the people of District Number 5 to making sure that District Number 5 Mosovaro County becomes one of the better place and a new beginning that will make sure that everyone, youth, elder, will be participate be able to participate in the process of all what we do. And we
Thank you
Okay.
very
appreciate.
much.
Okay, so thank you ever so much for accepting our invite to be here today to talk with us. We hope this will not be the last time you ever be here with us.
Yeah, we look
Our
forward to
doors
you
are open.
sending us a lot of invitations.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
pleasure.
Once again, this is Chris Williams Joshua. I'm always here every morning to make sure I serve you breakfast. I've been here today with our team, and all I can say to you is, as usual, shalom, peace. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you ever so much to those of you out there listening to us. To those of you who call, we say thank you. And to those who just listen, thank you for listening. We ask that you continue to tune into the Voice of Liberia, where we will be here every other morning to serve you breakfast. The name is Famata Duncan, and this is how I like to leave you on the program today. Good morning, Liberia.